Hey yo, what is up YouTube? It is Soul Eater LG here, and I've got another video for you today, and today is going to be another review video. Yes, I'm uploading this video a little bit early. It's about 3:06 a.m. here on the East Coast of the United States. So, yes, this is technically going to be my video for the 20th. However, and trust me when I tell you this, I will have Zerv for you in the morning when I wake up. I'm going to take a 6-hour nap. Wake up, record that video, and have it out to you as soon as possible. But for now, here is my review of the exotic shotgun, the Invective. There it is. Alright, this gun is an awesome shotgun. I'm going to say that first off. I like using it in PvP. It's pretty good. I haven't maxed it out all the way, but from everything I can tell, it is a very good shotgun, just looking at everything that it comes with. All these little abilities and everything, this is going to make it a monster for PvP. And then when PvE, when shotguns get that buff I told you about in my weapons nerf video, this weapon will be even better. Believe me when I tell you this will be your go-to shotgun. I know, that sounds weird, but trust me, this will be your go-to shotgun for any situation. If you got 2 to the morgue, use that one too. That's about the same, except it doesn't have this solar damage, and it doesn't have full auto. If it had full auto, 2 to the morgue, I'd say use that so you can free up your exotic slot. But let's go ahead and take the first look over here at this first set of perks. Accurized ballistics, more range and impact, increased recoil. If you're hip firing, that's not going to matter that much for you for the recoil, but remember, it does fire full auto, so this thing is a monster. You want to have your the stability as high as you could possibly get it. But remember, range is just as important. Next up, you got your field choke. More range and impact, increased recoil. If you actually take a look at it, the range is not increased that much. It'll actually be negligible compared to your accurized ballistics. So, if you want range and impact, go with this one. If you want this one, and you want a little bit more range, because you can see it up there, that's maybe a 1 increase in the range slot, but it's a 2 decrease in the stability slot. I really don't recommend using it. The stability, especially for full auto, is going to be something you're going to need. Next up, linear compensator. More predictable recoil, slight boost to range and impact, but more recoil. As you can see, it doesn't really do anything. All it's going to do is drop down your range a little bit, so you can bypass that. Final round. This is your PvP killer right here. This, with the Invective namesake perk, is your killer. This will turn you into a beast. Take away all of your ammo, and boom, all you have to do is get 1 shot, and it's a kill. Trust me when I tell you that. 1 of 5 damage upgrades. Next up, quick draw. You're going to be using this at hipfire, but in PvE, this might be useful. Go ahead and throw that on if you want to. It's not going to make much of a difference, but go ahead and throw it on. Right here, fitted stock. Look at what it does to the stability. It brings the stability up to what you would expect from a scout rifle or an auto rifle. And that is just amazing, especially with a full auto feature. It is a beast in that aspect. This is a great PvP shotgun. Send it increases range and accuracy. This is also great for close quarter PvP. If you're having a little, or as you were a long ranger PvP, a little bit more long range PvP. If you have the Venus map for control, you're going to want this. If you have the Mercury planet, use this one. Use this anytime. If you like using shotguns, which I've already kind of given my little lowdown on how I feel about people who use shotguns, but at any rate, you, my beautiful viewers, if you like using shotguns in PvP, use the Invective. And here's why. This is the perk that makes it amazing. Invective. The namesake perk. This weapon regenerates ammo over time. Where does that sound familiar from? It should sound really familiar for those of you that have this beauty right here with the backpack perk. Cannot be reloaded. Regenerates ammo over time. However, Invective does not have that problem. You just regenerate ammo over time. And you can refill it. However, with the final round perk, you're going to want to be firing off that shotgun damn near incessantly. That is all you gotta do. fire this thing off and watch things die. The last 4 damage upgrades. But let's go ahead and actually talk about the stats for a second. The rate of fire is kind of null and void due to it being full auto. Look at that. It's kind of like the Vex Mythoclast. The rate of fire doesn't seem that great. However, it's full auto. You're going to kill everything in your way. Impact is exceptional for shotguns. I would highly recommend, if they ever decide to buff this in the future, which outside of the buff that shotguns are already going to be getting, it's going to be a lot better for PvE once you have that buff that's going to come out for shotguns. This is going to be your weapon for for close combat PvE, and you're out of primary or want to save your primary, or you have a primary that you're not that good with headshots, but you still want to get basically an instant kill. Go with the Invective. Trust me, it will serve you right every time. The range, it's actually pretty decent for a shotgun. I've seen shotguns that are absolutely horrible, but for the range, that's actually pretty good. And with the increased range, it's even better. It's got more range. It does rate of fire, and that is outstanding. Having that kind of range on a weapon like this is just unbelievable, and it is so overpowered if you really think about it. Stability, it's great. This is roughly the stability you start out with a low stability, high rate of fire, low impact auto rifle. So it's got a really good stability for a shotgun with that amount of impact. The reload speed is lacking so heavily, so very heavily, but due to the fact that it regenerates ammo over time, you don't really have to worry about the reload speed. Once you get that to here, boom, you are set and you are in the golden money. And tell me believe me when I tell you this. This weapon is going to be your go-to shotgun for PvP. If you don't believe me, go into any map where someone's using a shotgun, and I guarantee you're going to get killed by one of 3 shotguns. 2 to the morgue, Invective, or some other random shotgun. Probably the Comedian. But at any rate, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful guardians of the world, that is all I have for you right now. I'm going to go and put my face into a pillow and pass the fuck out for a couple hours. But I will see you soon with my weekly Xur video. Until that time, Guardians, I'm out. Later.